Hi you guys, this is Emily again from embellishedangelsdesigns.com, and this is the first of I think probably 6 tutorials that will be on the website talking about how to create a basic digital scrapbooking layout. And this very first tutorial is going to be about how to get the kits that you're going to need in order to make your digital layout. I mentioned in the overview that you really need 3 things to do a digital layout. You need 1, pictures from your camera that are electronic or digital, or ones you've scanned in. 2, you need a program or a software program that you can create your layout in. And then of course you need all that beautiful paper, embellishment stickers, letters, all that amazing stuff that you typically would use in traditional scrapbooking, but you need it in a digital form. So I'm going to actually go on the internet here, and I'm going to take you to my absolutely favorite scrapbooking site. I stumbled across it when I was first beginning this whole process for myself, and the reason why I started here is that this site had so many free kits. And if you are just starting out and you're not sure if you want to be a digital scrapbooker and you don't want to invest a ton of money into kits, this is the place to start. I actually would even just Google free digital scrapbooking kits and you would be really surprised. The only problem with the amount that's out there is you'll start kind of downloading everything you see because you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's free. And you'll download a lot of stuff that you actually don't like or won't use. But you really can't go wrong with shabbyshop.com. This is a digital scrapbooking website put out by the Shabby Princess, and she just creates the most gorgeous digital kits, and she has never created one that I don't love. So she's just wonderful. And you'll see here she has a shop. There's a blog that they update every single day. There's a gallery that you can go in and see just amazing outlets by other or layouts, I'm sorry, by other digital scrapbookers. And then she has some tutorials too, so you can check out those as well and learn some of the basics. But we're going to go ahead and go to the shop here, and on this page, this is where you would shop for kits. As you can see, she has digital kits, a bunch of different things. If you find one that you like, you would click on it. This is her brand new kit, Heartfelt. You can click on it and see a larger image of all the stuff that's involved in a kit. And that's the other crazy thing about digital kits is they are so packed full of cool things. So you get not just, so this first picture, here's all the papers. I think, oh gosh, there has to be 15 there, I think. Beautiful, distressed, different patterns, geometrics, beautiful papers. So you get all the papers. You get some stitching, some ribbon, some buttons, flowers, tags, just so many awesome things. Here's some sample layouts made out of it. So you get this whole kit and it's $8.95. I mean, that's just insane, because you could go to, I don't know, any big scrapbooking store and buy 15 pieces of paper and frames and buttons and embellishments and spend, I don't know, $50 at least. So these kits are a really good deal. And the cool thing about digital kits is they never run out. So it's not like in traditional scrapbooking where you cut a piece of paper and it's no longer 12 by 12 or whatever size. It is now cut apart and you can never use it again. Or my biggest problem when I was a traditional scrapbooker is I would buy a pack of stickers, and all of the people in my family have the letter E in their name except for my husband, and I would run out of E's. So I'd have to buy 2 packs of the stickers in order to get all the E's, and it just would drive me crazy. And the beautiful thing about digital is I can have as many E's as I would like, which is one of my favorite things. So you would decide if this is the kit that you want. You would go ahead and click it and add to your bag. You would set up a credit card and you would check out just like buying anything else online. When you're ready to get it, then you will get a order invoice that has a download link. So you get to get it right away. That's the other awesome thing about digital scrapbooking kits and things is when you need a piece of red paper, you can go and buy a piece of red paper and have it instantly. You can do it at 3 o'clock in the morning in your PJs if you want. So that's really cool too. But then you'll download it. And so that's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. I'm actually not going to download this kit. I already have it, so I don't want to buy it again. This is the kit, however, we're going to use in all of these tutorials to make that basic layout that I introduced in the overview. So if you want to follow along exactly with these tutorials, this would be the kit that you would get. I actually used pieces from another kit too. You don't have to use this kit. You can use whatever you want. But I'm going to go actually here to this little link here that says free kits. Again, this is why I became such a huge fan of Shabby Princess, is because she offered a lot of her retired and early kits free. So here's the page of all her free kits. They're not quite as large as that heartfelt kit that we just saw, but they still have anywhere from 6 to 10 pieces of paper, an alphabet, some ribbon, some elements. They're just still fantastic. And they're all free. Crazy, right? But anyway, we're going to go ahead and download this one here called the Promise Kit. I have this and I've used it so many times. It's so soft and gorgeous and can be used boy, girl, family, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. And this is, you'll see a big image of it. And the nice thing that Shabby Princess always does is she always offers her downloads in 2 options. If you have DSL modem, pretty fast internet, you can download this kit as an all-in-one download. So it's all going to come all at once. If you have a little bit slower internet, let's say you still have dial-up, you can divide the download into 4 different pieces. So you would click here to get the first one, the second, the third, and the fourth. I have a pretty decent internet speed, so I'm going to go ahead and just download it all in one. And I'm just going to click the image to do that. And the download is going to start right now. And you can see that it's showing its progress, 2 minutes and 34 seconds. That's typical. I would say some of the bigger kits take anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes. They're pretty big files. You know, they can be 60 megabytes. And what this file is a zip file, which means this kit has 100 files in it. And instead of downloading 100 individual files, they zip them together into one file for downloading purposes. Your computer downloads that zip file and then unzips it and then shows you the 100 files inside it. And then you have them all separate so you can use them. Now my computer, and I'm on a Mac right now, this will download this zip file and my computer automatically downloads everything to my desktop. So when this is done here, I will go on my desktop and I will see this file, and I'll show you that in just a minute. You might want to check before you download something where it's going to download to on your computer. There's nothing more frustrating than downloading something and then you can't find it. And you're like, where did it go? You know it's there, but you don't know where it went. And on my computer, I can go to Firefox and then click Preferences and choose where my files download. And I'm sure you can do the same. It might be a little bit different on a PC. I'm not exactly sure. I've been a Mac user for about 6 years, so I've kind of forgotten my PC roots, you know. Anyway, but you're going to want to know where it downloads to. The other thing that my computer does automatically is it automatically unzips the file, and you're going to see that happen here in just a sec. It all happens very quickly. This is my unzipping program down here. It's called Archive Utility. It unzips it, and it's done. So if I minimize my internet here, you're going to see the 2 separate files. Here is the zip file that was originally downloaded from Shabby Princess, and then here's the actual file folder with all the files separate in it, and you can go through and see all the different, there's a little butterfly, here's a button, all the different files are here. One nice thing that Shabby Princess does too is she gives you a contact sheet. So on one piece of paper, she shows you everything that comes in the kit, which is really slick. I actually print all of these out and keep them in a binder so I can have them. But so now you have the Promise kit on your computer. This zip file that originally downloaded, I actually usually just trash that or get rid of it because you don't need it. You have all the unzipped files right here. And then I would recommend having a pretty decent filing system. So this is my digital scrapbooking file on my computer, and I have a folder just for Shabby Princess, and then I have all my Shabby Princess kits in here. And please don't tell my husband I have all these Shabby Princess kits because they're just fantastic, and I buy every single one that she makes. So you're going to want a file system, so then you can go and look for the kit that you want and find it easily. So that's the tutorial on finding kits that you want. You may have to purchase some of them first, then you'll download them. You need to figure out where they're downloading to on your computer, unzip them, and then file them away somewhere so you can find them when you want to use them. And the next thing that we'll do in the next tutorial is I'm going to give you a little Photoshop tour. So once you have your kit and you're ready to actually create a digital scrapbooking layout, I'm just going to show you how to use Photoshop. So check that one out, and we'll talk soon.